Who would have thought I could come to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic?
This is my song.
Hey, look at
Chucky.
and not only see Chucky, but get Detroit-style pizza, especially from a guy who's never ever been to Detroit. This is incredible. Kid Rock, Eminem, and people of Santo Domingo, you all get access to Detroit pizza and Chucky, apparently. The owner of this place is an absolute hoot. You're gonna meet him, Raul, in just a little bit. But today, on this episode, we're here, Santo Domingo, at this place, opened only a couple months ago, and they've got some incredible pizzas. Chicharron pizza, hamburger pizza, birria pizza, and much, much more. And God, did we eat. God, did we eat. My guest today, Elis Martin. He's a cook, chef, works locally, is kind of into the entire food scene. He actually introduced me to the owner, and we dove deep on his story. He's here. He's only lived here. He's always lived here. And I love learning about how he's building his brand, how he hustles. And we talked a lot about Dominican culture and how Dominican culture makes no excuses. We got deep on that. I'll allow the interview to speak for itself. But until then, appreciate you being here on Grub with Gruber. Be sure to subscribe. It helps us grow the channel. If you hit that like button as well, it gets this video a little bit more reach. I can continue to deliver this for you. And very, very importantly, if you're in Santo Domingo or from Santo Domingo, or if you know somebody in Santo Domingo, and I mean this, send them to the Detroit Pizza. Tell them to order the Maria 2.0. You'll all thank me later. I'm gonna go roll out of here, but let's get to the interview.
So that's the one spot or the one category of the food industry that we have not yet been deep into it, but that's something that we're looking forward.
Yeah, makes sense. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Raul, what do we got?
Pistachio Tiramisu with white chocolate and pistachio.
Gracias.
Enjoy.
Over on the wall there, it says, what is it? Life is short.
Life short.
Life is short. Eat dessert first.
That's a good model.
This is, well, he's doing it. Like, we weren't expecting this first. He won't tell me. Like, I've asked him, like, hey, what courses? He's like, I should show you the text. Don't worry. He said, don't worry, about 20 different times. I'm like, oh, is anything you want to feature? Don't worry. You ready to dive in?
Yes, sir.
Let's have a taste of this here. So, what's your, like, what, I go right to the bottom?
I believe so, yeah.
All right,
Because
so-
it's tiramisu, so you
Do
should
you want
have
to scoop it
cake.
out, or how do you want to do this?
Let's scoop it out
All right,
and
you-
see what's
you go
underneath.
first.
So I guess I'm getting it out. I guess.
Pop it out a bunch. I'm take it as much as I can. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I don't like double dip on 'em.
It's the first scoop to try the waters.
Come on, man. That is so good. I gotta try with the nut.
And pistachio. That's a flavor.
You should eat dessert first. Holy cow. What is this right here?
I think it's part of the biscuit.
Ah,
Because usually tiramisu, it's a couple of layers. So yeah, that's what it is.
I gotta pace myself. My kids wanted to go to Wendy's last night, so I took them to Wendy's. Now I'm here. I think he's about to drown us in food.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I want more. I'll have one more bite after this.
Oh, so you came with your kids as well?
No. We went to Wendy's in Punta Cana.
Oh, okay.
And we're in the middle of this move, I was telling you, right? When my wife decided, and I said, like, we're a little early in the video. She might watch at this point, so sorry, babe. If we go about 10 more minutes, she probably is not watching anymore. But my wife decided that we need to move houses. We need to go back to the States for a few weeks. And there was something else she decided. And she did it all within like a certain time frame. So for me, it's like, okay, great. Well, I got to get some work done in advance and this, that, and the other. But somehow, her decisions to move, to go back to the States, I got to deal with them. Somehow they're my responsibility. You know what she has? You know what the problem she has is? She's female.
Okay.
She's a woman.
Yeah.
So this is how women work.
That's
right?
a world.
You're married.
That's a world issue.
Yeah. Are you married?
No. I have a girlfriend. I'm not married yet.
Keep her there.
Okay, cool.
Girlfriend.
I'll take
as
her
you can.
advice.
Long
I'll
as
take
you
it.
can.
I'll take
Wow.
it.
Unbelievable. All right, so you're from here. You're from Santo Domingo, yeah?
Yes, I am.
What?
Born and raised.
I've seen you in the States, though. Some of your content's in the States.
Yeah. I every so often, like at least once a year, I try to travel to the States because I do have family over there. I have in Massachusetts, I have in Georgia, I have in New York. So I try going over there because I like trying food.
Yeah.
That's my jam, that's my thing. And whenever I go there, I like to go different places. For example, I went to Orlando this time.
Yeah.
I tried Peruvian cuisine. I tried Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue, yeah. I gotta grab this too.
And that was something that I've never tried before, and I did it with a bunch of friends. So we really enjoyed that experience.
Korean barbecue is where they cook on the table, right?
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
stove on the table, yeah.
I really enjoyed it
Yeah.
because you get to get the meat, the doneness that you like,
Yeah.
and they bring it seasoned. You only have to put it on the fire, and then it's ready to go.
So you got this food background. I want to dive deeper on that, but you also have your job right now as well. You're a call center supervisor here,
Yep,
correct?
I am.
Talk through that. What does that look like? What is that exactly?
So basically, the supervisor or the call center industry here, it's something that if you're starting having a job, that's a good way to start because the entry point is very low. I mean, you don't have to be professional. However, you do need to speak some English, at least, right? And then from there, you start, the process is you start taking calls, and then from there, you excel, you move to supervisor, and then you become a manager, and then you become a CEO or something a little bit below that. But that's mainly how it goes. We have a lot of call centers here.
Yeah.
We have the on the radar call centers, and then we have the not so much on the radar, under the radar
Yep.
call centers. But yeah, it's a very large industry.
It is. So here's the thing. This is interesting. I want to dive in because a lot of people that watch my stuff, they want to move to DR. And one of the big questions, there's always two questions. One is real estate, and I've built a whole thing around that. People can, like in the link below, you can click and I can refer you to a realtor. Like people that are interested in real estate, I got it. But then there's people that are saying, I want to get a job in DR. And like in the States, you can go to different places, different cities, different industries, and there are, like you say, call centers are huge. Like in my old world, insurance adjusters, insurance claims people, Progressive, who I work for, has thousands and thousands, and so do 20 other companies.
Want to change the plate?
The plates.
Oh, yeah. Let's scoop this out.
Don't eat too much.
But it's good. Gracias. So good. Oh, gracias. So like, these companies hire like $40,000, $50,000 a year. That's like, say, 200,000 pesos a month? I think somewhere in that range to start.
Yeah.
So I think people in the U.S. are looking here, like, what's that thing? What's that industry where all these jobs are? We were talking before. A call center rep, a call center employee makes $2, $3 an hour.
Yeah.
And then you have to move up the chain.
To see some improvement as far as your income, yes, you have to move up the change. And in the
Sorry.
Oh my
We have
God.
the cheeses.
What
Like
is
a Jesus. Well, Jesus.
I like the joke that you did about the steak.
the stick? I said, yeah, he's got a huge, I said to him, I go,
You need to break like this.
I saw your stuff and I said, you got to see this. He's got this huge stick. It's a terrible thing to say. Will we break it?
You do it. It's your show.
Break it with your hand.
With my hands. All right. We got the video on this? Let me do it this way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. And what are these? Marinara?
Yeah.
That
I
looks like
think
a-
this is cilantro. I know that's marinara.
No.
That should be a mixture or something, Aurora. It could be, I don't know.
I'm trying it
Just
all.
for the looks of it.
That's you. Do you cut it or do you dip it?
You cut it to dip it.
All right, we'll cut it to dip it. Oh my God.
There's never too much cheese, right?
No. How can this not be good? We're gonna get back to jobs, I promise. Let me try this. Oh my gosh.
I try to be polite in camera. I've seen your guests, right? They try to do the same. If it was me on my own, I would do hands.
Too big.
You feel like the fullness in your mouth, right?
I took too big a bite. I almost like choked on that thing. I took too big a bite. I'm gonna take a smaller bite. But that is insanely good. I mean, look at this. You've got, this is Parmesan cheese on top, mozzarella cheese in the middle. It's not like boiling either. It's incredible. It's like a perfect temperature. Listen, Detroit, the city, does not produce this. I've been there. This is a Detroit pizza place. Overseas, producing more enjoyable food. Sorry, Detroit.
Actually, the before we go to the job thing again,
That's really good. It's like a Chipotle sauce.
yep. The chefs here, they pride themselves on like making these mixtures and combinations. So yeah, they take a little bit out of everywhere to make the most out of it.
This is like the only thing is like take a small bite because it is a mouthful of cheese. Holy cow! That first bite was like I shoot for like 20 minutes. So good. I gotta try this sauce. Wow.
Detroit have to learn from us.
What's that?
Detroit have to
Yeah.
learn.
Yes, from Raul. So far, we'll see what the pizza is. We haven't had the pizza yet, but that, I can keep going. All right. So you got to move up the chain is the key in order to get the kind of job that's going to pay what an American would consider to be good wages. So you're talking like you have the call center rep, supervisor, manager, then like the director or whatever
Exactly.
you call it, and then you get into like the upper echelon.
Exactly.
You got to get probably above manager
Yeah.
to know to kind of see the income.
To see something somewhat similar to what you consider a good salary in the States.
Yep.
However, it's not even close.
Right.
But for the most part, what many people try to do here is they have a hustle job, a side job. Like for example, I know a lot of people that they do work at banks. They do have good positions there, but they decide to sell hair product. They decide to sell another brand that they sell like toothpaste and all of that. So in most places, in most instances, you do need to get another job.
Yeah.
So that's something that everybody should consider when coming here. But if you do know something, you will get a job here.
Right.
Even if it's in the technology industry. Like for example, if you are a graphic designer, you have a job here for sure. It's just having the connections, looking for the people that may get you in the right place.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you decide to go the call center ladder, it may take a while because you do have to excel. Because I was telling you off the air, there are a lot of employees, a lot. So you have to really, really excel in order to stand out from the pack. So yeah, that's what you have to do if you decide to come here and in that industry.
So how are call center employees, because they have a good job, right? It's, benefits and all of that comes with it. How are call center employees paying for their lives? Is it all side hustle? Like how do they pay for a decent place to live and food for their family and so on? Like what's the
For the most part, because of the nature of the job, it's fast paced. It's not something that most people, you never studied like, oh, I'm going to study to go to a call center, right?
Yeah.
So for the most part, we have youngsters, and those are the ones that stay in the lower level.
Yeah.
And then you have the ones that are much mature.
Mature, yeah.
And they go to the different scales.
Got it.
So those are the ones that can pay. Like if you decide to stay at the bottom, then most likely, oh my God.
Oh my God, man. Like I have to stop eating.
This is a corn ribs.
Corn ribs.
Corn ribs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we also have a thing here, like it's a joke, like pig wings,
Look at
like
that, man.
chicken wings, but pigs.
I even have to take a quick video of this for an Instagram reel. Like, look at this. Corn ribs. And that cheese. That's incredible. All right. So, this guy's gonna kill us with food. All right, show me what to do. You're the culinary guy. What do I do?
Grab a rib and rip it.
All right, so I grab one of these.
Yep. There you go.
Do I eat the whole thing or do I bite it off the cob?
No, I think they just the corn.
You just eat the top of it.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
What's the seasoning? Can you detect it?
I'm getting there.
Look at this.
But there's some fatty something in there, like it's good.
It's amazing, but I'm trying to detect something like you. I'll pull that out. I'm trying to detect the seasoning. Oh, wow, that's good. It's like it's spicy, but it's not. What is that?
It reminds me of like when you cook a pig leg and the grease that comes off of it,
Yeah.
and then you season it. It's kind of that. That's
I
good.
might die of a heart attack before we're all said and done. I want to have another one, but I'm afraid we're gonna get like inundated with food. F it, I'm having one more. I'm gonna grab some of this down here and put it on top too. All right. Well, you eat, and I'll formulate my next question while you take a bite here. But the job market thing is interesting. So what I'm hearing is, if you're young, at the bottom rung, you're probably living at home.
It's a good job.
Or living with roommates.
To start.
To start, right. But as you move up is when you can start to
Exactly.
get your own place and so on.
If you want to have a family, if you want to have a household, pay water, electricity, all of that, you may need to get, if you decide to stay an agent, right, in
Yep.
the call center industry, you may need to get another job, a side hustle, because that kind of money will not allow you to do all those things.
Right, right. What, so most people have side hustles, where are you seeing the money? Who's got the money? Like obviously the highest of employees, but the assumption is like the business owners as well, like Raul. Like, okay, he's got a business, he's doing well, but even Raul has to do some things on the side, it sounds like, right?
Yeah, in the end, the money is, I have a friend that he specializes in selling, you are in the, what's it called, the house?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Real estate?
Real estate
Yeah.
industry. And yeah, you have to sell.
Yep.
Either, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, that's where the money is. To be honest and not lying, that's where the money is.
Yeah.
Because people will be looking for you for something,
Yep.
right? If you sell, like I was saying before, if you have a product that people like, they will look for you for that product.
Yeah.
If you have a service that you provide, then people will be looking for you for that service that you provide. So I would say having a product, having something that you can offer to the people, that's where the money is.
Yeah.
Like for example, you have this crew here. They have the cameras, they have the knowledge, the know-how.
They provide the service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They provide the service, they have money. And this that you have, it's very well paid here.
Yeah.
And you just have to make the first investment of getting the equipment. And that's something very cheap if you do it in the States. Like
True.
getting the equipment, getting it here, and then running that business.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny, like I say entrepreneurship here and sales, gracias, is survival.
Yeah.
In many ways. Like whether it's the guy selling you cashews at the toll booth or a kid spraying your windshield at a stoplight. Like, you know, you don't see people laying on the street homeless because they're getting an entitlement check as much here as you do in the States. You see people that are hustling.
The Dominicans, we find a way.
Find a way.
There are people in the neighborhoods, they will take a egg cardboard, they will boil it, and then they will go out in the street and sell it.
Yeah.
They will take a bucket, they will take pasta, the tomato sauce, they will make spaghetti, they will have like a little stand in the street and sell that.
Yeah.
We here will find a way. We will not, there's a saying in Spanish, I don't think that it will sound the same in English, but we will find a way.
Yeah. I love that. You asked about, gracias. You asked about me staying, why we stayed.
Yeah.
Right? And that's one of the things, when I talk about culture, because I always say it's safety, we don't have random violence like school shootings and that sort of thing. It's, like the education for our kids, not just in school, but like, they're getting a whole other education on a different culture and everything else like that. But when I say culture, it's that, like, my kids can be exposed either right now at this age to an entitlement culture in the United States, which I love my country. I'm from the United States. I'm not like degrading it, but there is an entitlement culture there. Like the government has created that by printing money and providing
years and years.
So now we're in that level of like, well, if it's not taken care of for me, then what's what? Whereas here, my kids who are 9 and 6, they see kids that are almost their age, a little older maybe, 9, 10, 11, 12, spraying windshields with soap bottles, right? Making a little extra money. And I'm sure my wife and I talked about this.
And that makes you appreciate what you have. I'm sorry that I cut you.
100%.
But when you come here and you, for example, I had a friend that came in the other day and she took the subway. Whenever you have the chance, take it.
So funny. We were almost going to do it before this. Yeah.
She saw all the little houses that you have right next to the river.
Yeah.
And that made her say, wow, I really appreciate what I have there in the States.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people here that they live in very, very precarious, poor situations, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, seeing that, like coming from the States, understanding what you have there, and what you get here, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. So that's one of the aspects that led to us staying. Our kids get to see these things. I've talked about it a few times. They get to see that what they have is, there's a perspective there. They appreciation for what they have, and that nobody's going to give it to you, right? Like you've got to go out and get it.
Yeah, you have to go out and get it. Yeah. I'm actually in that point in time. Like I'm hustling. I'm creating. I'm trying to make businesses, trying to get things for me because nobody will give me anything, right? And that's the same with everybody here in DR. Nobody will give you anything. You have to work for it.
Yeah.
You have to earn it. And once you do earn it, you can say, oh yeah. You can bump your chest and say, I did it, working.
So I came to you. So I'm in this like WhatsApp creators group for Dominican creators. People like William Ramos, people like that are in there, right? People some folks might know. Are you in that group?
No, not yet. But my friend, if you're watching this, you should get me in that group.
That's
I know William Ramos.
Yeah.
Actually, I've had him on the show on Asopao.
Nice.
And he's very nice. He's one of those creators that will always support you.
Yeah.
Because you know that there are some creators that they are not that supportive.
Yep.
They can go sit with you, but they don't promote your content. Because you know that the most important things, you do this, but you have to promote it.
100%.
Because people will not see it just because.
Yep.
And he's very helpful with that.
Yeah, no, I agree. So this group, I said to them, hey guys, I'm looking for restaurants in Santo Domingo. It's a tough group to break into in Santo Domingo, the restaurant owners, right? In Punta Cana, I'm getting traction. You know, I'm a little more known there. I've had a couple of, I have more relationships there that can help me. But one of them, Cesar, introduced me to you, and then you introduced me to a bunch of restaurants, this one included. So for you, how are you getting plugged in with a William Ramos? Is like, because I think everything here in Dominican Republic is who you know. Everything.
100%.
So what are you doing to get yourself more in the room with the William Ramoses or whomever of the world?
So the other day I was talking about this with a couple of my friends, like trying to rub it in their face, like how much money have you gotten me?
Yeah.
How many businesses have you gotten me? And it's mainly that, knowing somebody that knows that somebody that can get you connected.
Yeah.
In the end, it's that. And also you have to be, you have to throw yourself. In some cases, what I do is I just reach people through Instagram. If someone gives me their number and they do the initial approach, then I will go and talk to them through WhatsApp or whatever the case may be. But you need to have someone that can connect you to that someone else. Yeah. Like you were saying, I know some people in the food industry. We are here because of that. Yeah. And that's basically it. You need to know somebody that can get you to somebody.
It's huge. Even banks. Like if I went to a bank and I met the loan officer there, and I said, this is what I want to do, I'd have an experience, whatever that experience is. But if Saul tells me, or tells the same loan officer, hey, this is my friend Jamie, and Saul's friends with that loan officer, I would have a very different experience. The terms, the rates, like everything, like it's to that level. Now, individual banks might be a little harder, but like you get the point. Like it's in the US, we have very, very structured processes, and that's good because you know what to expect. But the human element gets removed in some aspects. Like people understand, like, oh, my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do. We have a system.
For example, if you were a famous musician, getting into here would be the easiest thing ever. Yeah. Like getting into any restaurant. Let's say you are, I don't know, you name any artist that you want.
Like Manny Cruz, upcoming guest.
Any artist, and they will open the doors. They will anything for you because of that. Yeah. But what they don't see in the long run is maybe you here, you can make 10 more people come here. Right. And some people, they miss that opportunity because they don't see not even the far beyond this table, for example, right? So that happens a lot. We do need to have relations, know people, but we also have to cherish the ones that we have, and nurture them. So that's the main thing.
What's the feeling in the creator community? I thought about this recently. You've got some creators here now, and by the way, like I have worked really hard on trying to define my industry, my role, what I do, and it feels really weird to call myself a creator as a 45-year-old father of two, kind of thing, husband and father of two. It just feels like goofy, like, what do you dance on TikTok, but that's what I am, I'm a creator. So there's people like me, there's people like Jay, abroad with Jay, he might pop in here at some point, right? We talk about him. American guys, married to Dominican women, that's why we came here, but still, like all of a sudden have a voice in the creator space in the Dominican Republic. How is that received generally amongst the creator class here? Like the locals, like yourself. I mean, you're a true blue local Dominican. Like, how is that received? Is it welcome because it creates promotion and it creates more of an awareness of the Dominican, or does it feel like they're kind of on my lawn here a little bit? An honest question.
Both things. So you have people that do it just for the money and for the clout. And then you have people that are really interested in promoting, really interested in building a brand of themselves, making money off of that. And then, for example, you have a lot of people that in the food industry that they just go to the places and they want to eat for free. So a lot of restaurateurs and chefs, they despise those people because what they want is just to eat for free. So that's no business for anybody. So you just want to come to my place, eat, give a review, and then that's not nice, right? So what I would say...
That's so interesting. I haven't thought of that, but keep going,
What I would say is, in your case...
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be sorry for bringing
Perfect. Call Maria 20.
Maria 2.0. Maria.
Let me take a picture.
I
'cause
have to.
I have to
This
take a
food looks
picture.
so goddamn good. Gracias, Raul. Oh my God. Look at that. Look, this is so goofy. People are going to be watching us filming pizza. I don't care. Because this is what I want to do here. This is what I do at dinner. Like when I go out to dinner with my wife and something looks good, like, oh, take the photo of it. I'm that guy. But, oh my God. All right. What's the protocol? With your hands?
Yeah.
All right, good. Thank God. What do I do with that?
Yeah,
Break it?
You
I'm
do
gonna
it,
shut
yeah.
it. Oh my God.
I'm thinking that it was going to explode.
God. We'll spread it around?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Take whatever you want, whatever piece. I'm just gonna slide this over here and take this corner piece here. Holy cow. I'd have to cut it. Oh. All right, here we go. Salud.
Salud.
This is no bullshit. I can't get this in Detroit. You haven't been to Detroit yet.
Never.
When you go to Detroit, you're gonna be disappointed.
Next year.
You're gonna be disappointed. Hey, listen, my Michigan friends, I promise you. Oh, what's the spice?
Yeah.
What is that?
Hot honey.
Oh, hot honey.
Yeah.
So miel picante.
Exactly.
Ay, Dios mío, this is so freaking good.
We have a truffle honey.
On this is truffle honey as well?
Yeah.
Truffle honey and
Yeah.
hot honey.
Two honey.
Oh my God, man. All right, I'm eating this whole thing.
That's the best combination.
Mike, we got a 2-hour drive back, I hope.
I see the videos in Detroit. The bread is more.
Compact.
¿Cómo se dice?
Thin?
Dense.
Denso.
O compacto.
Sí, compacto. It's like more fluffy.
Okay.
This is crispy.
Or this days.
This is crispy.
It's like it's puffy, crackle. You have all the textures here.
I don't know what it is. It's just freaking good. I mean, God, that's good, man.
Don't eat too much.
I know. I was gonna say I'm looking at another piece of it, but there's more.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, I'll eat this slice
Don't
though.
eat too much.
So you were saying about you were saying about this show. I'm curious. Am I getting free food or am I promoting?
I mean, in the end, we have to be cautious of that, because we have to set the right expectation for everybody, right? But what I see with your show, what I was about to say is, you are a creator, but one creator once told me this very nice advice, like, who are you outside of the social media world? Like, what can you do outside of the screen, right? Who are you? Do people know you? You share with people? Do you have friends, real friends? Like, the point of doing all of this, in your case, is to sell real estate. I mean, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
become that. Honestly, it's become that to some extent. Like, it wasn't the original plan. It was like I'm sharing and this, that, and the other, and then it was. To your point, I'm meeting a demand that was made that I didn't realize, and I have some real estate knowledge. I'm not a realtor. I'm not a broker. But I got so many questions about, is there a realtor you can refer? Is there a realtor you can refer? And I said, no. And finally, my one friend, Gabriel, I said, hey man, if I refer you people, like, I don't know, you want to like do like a commission thing? He's like, oh, all day. I'm like, okay. So I started referring people to him, and then he got overwhelmed. So I started referring to a couple of other people in Punta Cana. So yeah. Here's what I would say. I wouldn't say the point is to sell real estate. Honestly, if I got this channel to a size and scale that Google AdSense paid me enough for my family to live and I could invest, I honestly wouldn't care about doing anything else.
Yeah.
But that's a big lift. That's William Ramos type level stuff, right? Like it's going to take a while to get there. So in the meantime, in my mind, if I can provide somebody with something that they're asking for anyway, that's of good quality, I'll do it. And if I get a piece of that, great. I never like follow up somebody, hey, did you buy from my guy? You buy from my guy? Because that's not what I'm looking for. But sure, yeah, if it adds value and I can make money, I don't think there's anything wrong with that,
In the end, it's that. It's like adding value, make the connections, and meet a demand. Like, even if it's just being entertained, you are meeting that demand because people see to watch you talk, to watch your content, and they comment and all of that.
Yeah.
So in some sense of the word, you are meeting a demand.
Yeah.
regardless of what it is.
100%. So, God, I had a thought. Did you guys getting a slice?
Yeah, one.
You're gonna take a side. Grab a plate. Here, I'll grab a plate for you. Where did this come from for you? How long have you been? Has this always been like a passion? Were you born with like this food?
I've
Focus.
always, anybody that cooks, I think that has this desire inside of them to please other people and see other people happy. Like for example, when they bring you the pizza, you taste it, you see it, and you go, wow, that's so fulfilling to anybody that cooks, and you just love that feeling.
Yeah.
So I've always loved eating. So anybody from my family that may see this, they know that I love to eat. And from there, and then I wanted to talk about food, but knowing about food. Because it's something totally different when you talk about it, but you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was telling you before, like if you come to this industry, talking about it and not knowing about it, it's frowned upon. You cannot do it. Better don't do it, because nobody will like it.
That probably explains a lot. I told you in Santo Domingo, it's tough to break into the restaurant scene for me with this brand, because they're probably assuming here's another one of these guys looking for a free dish, just wants to come in and critique my food and then leave, right?
Exactly.
That actually gives me a lot of context.
For example, I did this burger hopping. You know what it's bar hopping?
Yeah.
I did this
Oh,
burger.
you're a man after my own heart, man. Burgers are my thing. I love burgers.
And we did this burger hopping. So what we decided to do is go to different spots and try different smash burgers, like 3.
Oh, I saw this video. I didn't understand it because it's in Spanish, but I saw the video. I did see that video, yes.
So we decided to not criticize, but to understand where the chef, the creator, the owner is coming from.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about critiquing, like, is it good, is it bad? Because that's very subjective. Everybody will have a different opinion. So I don't want to critique that. I want to look into your story and then I want to dissect that. That's what I want to do. Because you know, the other thing is too personal. Both of them are personal.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you get me. Like, I don't want to get into things that will not help you.
Yeah.
And I want to help people, educate them. Like, oh, this person did this because of that. So if I decided to do it, that's how I do it, because they did it, and I see that they are successful.
Interesting.
So I want to give you tools, because it's not just making content just because. I want to leave you with something.
Yeah.
In the end.
Yeah. I love that. I was going to ask you about. So you mentioned burgers, that you did a burger hop. If you ever do that again, please let me know.
I'm doing.
I'll come along and I'll bring the crew.
I'm doing that. I'm trying to do that for next month. I'm trying to
I
get
won't be here.
the logistics of
Yeah.
it, but I'll try to keep doing it, because
Yeah.
I know that that's something to promote.
I'd love to burger hop with you. I love burgers so much.
To promote the burgers, and also to grow my channel and my community, because like I was telling you, it has to be something other than the square.
Yeah.
It's connecting with people,
100%.
sharing with people. That's what I want to do.
I love that. What's your go-to dish that you like? If somebody said, "Make me your best dish," like the thing that you make with love, your dish. What do you make? That's like your go-to, your big one.
I like to do a bolognese sauce with spicy sausage, ground beef, and ground pork. And then I put mushrooms and pasta. But I like to do the sauces myself. I do basil. I do different olive oils because I like to test them. So yeah, that's one of my main dishes, and it's sweet, and it's spicy, and it's salty.
Yeah.
So you have those three flavors. So I love doing that with either type of pasta. I love it. There's one that's called cassarese. I don't know if you're Italian. I don't know if that's pronounced like that, but that's one that I like, because how the sauce get in between the pasta, and whenever you bite into it, you get the sauce.
The full flavor, yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that I like to do. Obviously, meat. I love it. Like using the charcoal, doing the barbecue. I love all of that. And Dominican food. I love doing sancocho.
Gotcha.
Have you tried it?
Yes, of course.
I
Many
love
years.
it. I love
Years
it.
of sancocho, yeah.
I love it.
My when we lived in Boston, that's where my wife's immediate family is. Mom, sister, one aunt, couple cousins, right? But then the other 87,000 family members are in BYU. But anyway, when we lived in Boston, every time I go over, we go over every weekend. It was like a pilgrimage to her mom's house. Every Sunday we had to go to her mom's house. And always, it was like, oh, the gringos here, sancocho, we made locrio, we made, asapao, we made everything, whatever. What's the sausage? Longanisa. Right? Like they made all this stuff. I can't eat longanisa anymore.
Why not?
I'll tell you in a minute. So all of this food is what they made. And what's funny now is we went back to Boston in January, and it's like the behavior. It's the same. Like they're still seeing me as, and I am the gringo, but I eat Dominican food every day at home, and they're like, "We're gonna make you Dominican food." I'm like, "No, I want a burger. I want American food."
Makes sense.
I'm in the state. I eat Dominican. I love Dominican food, but you have enough after a while. Here's why I won't eat longanisa. 12, 13 years ago. Gracias. Maybe more. No, 12, 13 years ago, we came down and we went to Higüey. This is when we were maybe before we were married. No, we were married. So anyway, 12 years ago, we were married. We came down here, no kids, and we went to Higüey. And my wife and her cousin, she's got a whole bunch. There's like 5 or 6 that are her age, and they always hang out. We went to this like stand, a roadside stand, maybe like a colmado, but I don't think it was a colmado. With, I'll never forget, it had a plastic box with different food in it, with like a little light bulb heating it. And they got this longaniza, and it's good. So we're all eating. It's cold, cool, but they're eating it. So I decided, oh, they're eating it, I'm eating it. Only me, only the gringo, got E. coli.
Food poisoning, yeah.
Food poisoning, E. coli. So like I drank water, a sip of water, I'm in the bathroom. It was so bad. So I got back to the States, I went to the doctor, they gave me all this stuff, and then I got calls from like every government agency in the States, because when you're diagnosed with E. coli or salmonella or any of that, they're instantly, like the CDC called, the State Department of Health, the US Department of Health. I got these like calls, like phone calls. Where did you get this? How did this happen? We need to track it back. We need to like isolate it. I was like, oh, I was in the Dominican Republic. They were like, oh, okay, hung up. but since then, I can't eat it. I shouldn't say can't. There's only, oh wow, what is this, man? Holy cow, explain please.
This is a Birria pizza
And
and cheeseburger pizza.
Cheeseburger pizza.
And Birria pizza.
Oh my
It's like a tag.
I'm doing this again.
Nunca hacemos eso de hacer las dos juntas, pero es para que prueben.
Okay, he never does this both together, but it's for you to try it out.
Thank
'Cause
you.
It's just one and one.
I'm going burger.
Yeah, it's good.
Look at it. It's even got the,
Quita el
it's even got the sesame seeds in there. ¿Qué es?
This is like the birria sauce, like what's left.
You never tasted the Birria tag?
I have to try 2 of these?
Yeah, it's
So
2
much
pizzas
food.
in one.
So much food. All right, let's cut this open. Where's the cut?
Right there.
I got it?
Esa te pica en 4.
This is 4
Oh,
slices.
4. Oh my God, man. Oh, look at this. Look at that. What do you do to make it look like, it literally looks like a commercial. The cheese breaks perfectly. That's incredible. All right, I'm not using my hands on this one.
No, with your hand, bro.
Yeah? All right, I'm using my hands.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Look at this. So there's meat, onion, cheese, lettuce, tomato,
Pickles.
pickles, sesame
It's a
seeds on
burger.
top.
It's a burger.
Holy cow. My God.
Tastes like a cheeseburger.
Better. Cheeseburger pizza. Servilleta. You can move it out of the way, yeah, but I just want to show you guys some. Wow, man. That is super good. There's a sauce on that. What is the sauce?
It's like a, yeah.
It tastes like a Dominican burger. You know? Have you tried it? It's like the acidity,
Yeah,
the
but
cheese.
The sauce is like the big famous ham, you know?
Oh, McDonald's.
The yellow ham.
Whatever that sauce is, that's so good.
He hit it on the spot.
God, man. Now, all right, I got to pour that on that, right?
Yeah.
That sauce on that one?
Yeah.
I want to eat this whole thing. Oh, the pickles. Look at the pickles. Look at that. Beautiful pickles.
I love it.
This is no. I can't tell you how good that is. You know what's cool about this? If you're ever like, what do I want tonight, burgers or pizza?
Yeah.
I think that's the idea behind it.
I have to get another one of these, but I have to bite this again. This is too good. Like I'm already full, but
Lo verde fue
What?
como el que tú le pusiste.
Sí.
when did you open up, Raul?
2 months ago.
2 months. So we're in July. Is it July? July?
Yeah.
So you opened like May?
Yeah.
So you're pretty new still.
Yeah.
Oh man, this place is gonna be filled. If you're in Santo Domingo, man. No, I mean, look, if you're not, here's my ask. And this is, listen, send this to your family in Santo Domingo, the video, and just tell them to come. And just trust me. Try any of this stuff. I try to put I'm gonna try to remember all of the things, and I put all of it in the caption.
Yeah.
In the YouTube video, like here's what we ate, so you can see, like people can order it or whatever. Whew. Just don't order everything. Trust me on that.
If it's not a bunch of people.
Ooh, good point. If it's just two of you, don't order everything. Wow. All right, I'm gonna try this now.
Yeah.
Do I squeeze the lime on it?
Yeah.
Squeeze the lime. Take that piece. Why did I take the huge piece?
I don't know.
Lime on the
God.
cut.
Oh my God. Lime on pizza.
I think that you may need to dunk it on it.
Dunk?
Yep.
No.
Or pour it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave some for you here. Half of that for you. There you go. All right, my friend. Bite right in here. We get some of the meat over there. That is out of this world. So this is what? This is pulled pork?
Yeah.
What did you call it?
It's a Mexican meal.
What do they call
Called
that?
birria.
Media.
Pero, ¿qué tipo de carne tú usaste? Pero es res. Es res.
Sí.
It's beef.
18 horas cocción lenta.
18 hours,
Is
slow
this really,
cook.
like, real talk?
Yeah.
This is the regular thing? Like, this is what you make. This isn't like made because like I'm here doing, like, this is the dish.
Yeah.
This is it. This is what normal people would get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, did you come in here and like dial it up 12 notches because, oh, it's gonna be on camera? Or is this really what people get?
That's what they get.
Whew.
A lot of people try to.
How do you come up with these flavors, man?
Yeah.
How-
Taste new.
Jeez.
It's like a taco in a pizza.
The only thing holding me back is my stomach is only this big. Look at this. I'm a mess. But it's so good. This is a, oh my, I gotta have another bite. Do we have much more? Do we have
No. We have one dessert.
dessert?
Yeah.
I gotta save room for that. So if I have one more bite, which one is it gonna be? The hell with, I'm going with it. I mean, it's so unique. Pizza, this pizza, you know, it's just so unique. You need to move to Detroit. Show them in Detroit what it's like to have pizza. Wow, man. Fuck, that's good.
You want him to get killed at Detroit? That's what he said.
That's not. Come on. I'll defend Detroit. Yeah. I'll defend Detroit on that. Oh, you mean like that? Like people are gonna be like, hey, when you get there? Yeah, that's true. They might, but that's okay. I'm gonna have one more bite of this too. This is so good.
And he did something nice. He made it taste like what it's supposed to taste, like the birria taco.
Hit
And
my
then,
lip. Sorry.
and then the burger. It tastes like it.
You're right. That is a great burger alone, and that is a great taco alone. But it's on pizza. On good pizza.
Your eyes.
God, man.
You think I have burger and a taco.
I can't eat anymore. I mean, I want to, but I can't eat anymore. How was the pizza you had? Really good, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
God. Jeez, I can't.
Oh, well.
This is where I wish I was driving by myself back. It's going to be a very interesting drive. Mike and I might be playing trumpets. Holy cow. So good, but so full.
Wait till you see the dessert. He has some nice desserts.
If it's the cookie,
That thing is.
oh my God. Just go to their Instagram. What is it? Detroit Pizza Every Day, I think, right? Is the Instagram?
RD, yeah.
RD. So on the Instagram, I saw the cookie. I sent it to him. I was like, what is this luscious thing? He goes, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just moving this because I made a mess in front of myself. Oh, that's so good. All right. I think I've convinced everybody they should come check this out. So, but that was good. I mean, look, I
Can you
love,
give me another napkin, please?
I love pizza. And I love burgers. I love cheese. So this has everything that I could want, but I need to go on a diet after this, man. Holy cow. Oh, where were we? All right, interrupting this interview because I want you to check out Detroit Pizza. Let's go inside the kitchen real quick.
What do you want, bro?
Oh my God, the owner. This is Raul. He's the owner of Detroit Pizza. Never been to Detroit, but let's check this place out. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about the kitchen. Tell me a little about the concept.
Right there, we make a pastry,
Pastries. What is, oh, that's a Maria right there. Oh my God.
a pizza.
With chicharron.
Yeah.
Chicharron. Why didn't we get that tonight?
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I have enough. Enough
You want-
food.
you want it?
No. What made you want to do a Detroit pizza place when you've never been to Detroit before?
I never been in Detroit, but I see in internet. So
How did you learn? Just the internet? You learned how to
Yeah.
make it?
No, I have a experience
Yeah.
in bakery and bread.
Right. But to make that style of
Yeah.
pizza, just
Just
YouTube.
watching YouTube videos and taste, try. So I think,
And now you have you make sourdough bread.
yeah.
What is the story on sourdough?
We have a problem here. We don't have real bread.
Yeah.
We have a lot of chemicals.
Chemicals, yeah.
Yeah, I try to make a good bread.
Wow,
So my
amazing.
bread only have 3 ingredients: flour, salt, and water. No more.
That's it. Amazing. Anything else we should see?
Yeah. Okay. We make the pizza
Pizza's here.
and the sourdough bread.
Yep.
And this is oven. We make the cookies, cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
This is another pizza. We call it mushroom truffle.
Mushroom truffle pizza.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like to rebake.
Yeah.
So I try to the Birria pizza, chicharron pizza, cheeseburger pizza.
That's such a fun spot, man. I appreciate you doing
Yeah,
all
bro.
of this. Thanks for hosting us.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you,
See
brother.
you.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate
Yeah.
you. We're going to go back to the interview.
Detroit next year.
That's right.
Who was the cook influence? There's usually one. Somebody was the food go-to for you. Somebody cultivated this in you. Or
My
always
aunt, my aunt.
Yeah.
She studied culinary arts, and then she had like a catering of Dominican food. And whenever she had there was a family event or anything, she cooked. So out of her, I got a lot of it. And I did work with her for a while at the catering. So yeah, that's part of the influence. And then my grandmother. My grandmother, for me, that was the best food of the world ever in my life. Nobody can cook like my grandma.
Where did the desire to understand the intricacy of the ingredients come from, though? Like like you're so into like the individual. Where did that come from?
Well, I studied culinary arts. So if you understand where it came from, you can make the most out of it. Like when you understand where did it grow, how to combine it, like what to combine with what. When you understand that, you can make the most out of every dish. So that's what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to do. Understand to make the most out of it and being able to explain it. For example, to you.
Yeah.
If you decide to come here and I explain that to you. Because I think that with food, you can teach culture, you can bond people, and it's an opportunity to.
Hey,
What is this?
this is the new menu.
Yeah.
It's a almond croissant.
It smells amazing.
Yeah.
Almond
Es una parte de los
croissant.
postres, es algo que estoy haciendo para cuando abra el bakery aquí en la mañana. Entonces, lo estoy haciendo esa prueba de croissant de almend. Your hand, bro.
Oh,
That's new for the bakery in the morning.
I bet. Oh, look at that. It smells incredible.
That's something that he's trying out, he said.
All right. What do you see?
I see gooiness, deliciousness.
Well, it's hot. But really good.
You see, for example, like when you bite into this, it's layers to it. Because of the way he makes the croissant. So understanding that kind of thing, I can appreciate more the food.
The crispy outer layer, the puffy inner layer, and then the cream. Even the sugar on top I can taste. Wow. This is all going down. This one I'm not stopping on. That's going down. Wow. What was it again? Almond croissant.
Yep.
Almond croissant. Jeez, man. All right, so grew up here. Aunt, grandmother really taught you or inspired you around cooking. I'm curious, why aren't you full-time cooking in a restaurant right now?
Because I did it for a while, but I saw that the pay was not that good. I also saw that by myself, I can make more money than working at a restaurant.
Doing what?
Cooking
Creating? You
cooking
cook
for other people.
Like what? What do you do? You like in-home cooking?
Yeah, for example, you hire me to, you have this gathering, you want to have a barbecue. I make that for you. I make the menu, I cook, I get all the things situated for you, and then I make that for you. In a day, I could make what I could earn in a month working on any kitchen.
Interesting. How do people reach out to you on that? I think that's a really important thing for people to know about.
Oh, of course, you can reach me on Instagram, Elis Martin Cook, You can reach me there and we see what you like. I can make a menu and I can come to your place and cook for you. For you, for your family. I mainly focus pastas, meats. And if you want to do something and I don't do it, I can get you in contact with the person that does it.
Yeah. All right, so can that be a full-time business?
Yeah, I mean, you have people here that they work doing pizza. I don't know if you've seen this little oven. It's a gas oven that they use.
Gracias.
And they make pizza and they earn good money off of that. And there's people that they do paellas, they do pizza, paella.
I thought you said one dessert.
Me too.
I hate that whole thing. Thinking like, I'm gonna muscle it down. It's so good. If he brings the cookie out, I can't not eat it. I can't not eat the whole damn thing. It looks so good.
You'll pass out, it's fine.
I know, right? Whatever. I'll just drive home in a coma. But go ahead, you were saying, so they make pizza, paella with a little oven? Okay.
I mean, it's two different services. There is people that just do the paella, and there's people that do the paella, the burgers, the pizza. And there are people that specialize in that. And you have many people that are living off of that here.
Yeah.
And it's more lucrative for you as an individual than getting into a restaurant.
Yeah.
So it like I was telling you at the beginning, it's finding the way of what works for you.
Sure.
Because I did work at a restaurant. I worked at a pizzeria. I was in charge of the pantry side of it, salads, desserts, and all that. But it wasn't good money. So at the end, you do want to work in something that you love, but you do want to make money.
It's funny. So you talk about this is kind of getting me deep on like a USDR comparison thing. So in the U.S., you can make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year U.S. as a I don't want to say entry level employee, but as a well, I guess like a first level employee without being in a supervisory type of role. You can make that money, and that's a lot more than you can make here dollar for dollar.
Yeah.
But it's to a point where I feel in the U.S. that kind of money now doesn't really support you. You have to have two people working. Mom and dad need to work, making $70,000 a piece to make 140 in order just to get by, right? Not even like to thrive. That's the expense in the U.S. I saw this. There's this trend of people pulling up their like Walmart. You know Walmart? Yeah. So they pull up their Walmart grocery order from 2 years ago, and it's like 40 items and it's $120. Then they click the reorder button. For that same 40 items, that was $120. It's $400 today. So inflation has absolutely made a $70,000, $80,000 a year job like borderline unaffordable to live, right? So I feel like here, business ownership or being in business for yourself is the way. And there's enough money here, even though it feels like you said, there's a lot of poverty. There's a lot of money here too.
It's amazing.
It's incredible, right? Like it makes me cringe when I see people comment like, dude, 99% of Dominicans can't live on $500 a month. I'm like, that is bullshit. 20% of Dominicans do, and that's a big number. That's too many. But there's a large middle class, and there's a large, not large, but there's a good, there's probably an equal 20% with a lot of money.
Jamie, when you see the streets full with cars,
traffic. Right, nice cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's money. I mean, you just have to find a way to get it for yourself.
It's the same in both countries, is my point. In the US right now, the job that's $70,000, $80,000 a year or $60,000 a year is a $2 to $3 an hour job at a call center. It's the same. And the point I'm making is like in both cases, like for you to go out on your own and full-time be a cook, private chef, is a way better path right now than having a day job. And I feel like it's the same thing in the US. You know, like in the US right now, even though you can make $70,000, $80,000, and there are people software engineers that make really good money, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year, for sure. That's a great job. But those that are making 70, 80 grand, even honestly, like TikTokers can make 60 grand. You know, a TikToker in the United States can make $60,000 unless they ban TikTok. A YouTuber can make 50, 60 grand, and you got a lot more write-offs, tax write-offs, than if you are an employee and you get no tax write-offs. In fact, in the States, I don't know if it's the same here, but in the States, a W-2 employee is the worst tax-advantaged thing you can be.
Why is that?
Because you get charged the most.
Oh.
You're easy. You're an easy mark because the company holds the tax money out of your paycheck and pays it to the government. So if you're on your own, here's an example. If you're an employee and you have a cell phone, you get your paycheck. You get your pay minus taxes, then you pay your cell phone bill.
Okay.
If you're an independent business owner, you make your money from your clients, you reduce your income by the cost of your cell phone, you write it off, and then you get paid the balance. Does that make sense? So the cell phone bill, because your cell phone is part of what your work is,
Of course.
is a tax write-off.
Okay.
If you have your own business, it's not if you're an employee.
Oh, wow.
That make sense?
Yeah, por favor. Would you want water?
Sure. Yeah. Gracias. So my point is like I see so many similarities between here and there, and for you, like if it's a matter of, I love the idea of you going all in on the oh my God, there it is.
This
What
is
is?
a Mozzarella cookie. Lebain style.
God, I gotta take a picture of
This
this.
is the Lebain style cookie in New York.
What is it?
Lebain,
No.
I think that it's very famous. Like this type of cookie that's like this size, this.
Beautiful. Whatever this is. I got just a regular photo of this too. Oop, photo. Oh my God. All right, do we cut this?
Yeah, I think we got it. Tiene sal, ¿verdad? Flaky salt, ¿verdad?
Yeah. Or you
Oh,
want
there's salt on it too?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna, should we knock the cookie off?
Yeah,
cut in the middle.
there you go.
Like a cake.
All right, Mike, get this. Let's do this, because everything else has been like perfectly ooey. Come on, I gotta separate it. Oh, there we go. Look at this. That's okay.
A Ferrero Rocher
Oh,
inside.
look at that.
And
All right, this one's me. Can't get under it.
This is Dominican ice cream.
I'm not eating this one with my hands, although I kind of am now. Come on.
Do it.
It's a Dominican ice cream?
Yeah.
Like, did you make this?
No. A friend of mine.
My fingers taste great. Try it. This is so much. All right, let's just scoop that up. Come on. This is a pizza place. You're not supposed to have gourmet cookie desserts at a pizza place. Oh, that's amazing. I'm so excited about this place. It's ridiculous. I know where I'm coming with my family when I come back. What is this?
It's a Ferrero Rocher, like a chocolate, a type of chocolate.
Is it like chocolate inside the chocolate? You got hidden chocolate balls inside the chocolate? That's the layers you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Gracias. Oh, man. I would share this with you guys, but grosses me out to think about doing that. Oh. Anyway. My God. I would love to see you. This is what I think is the future for the creator economy. Is like the brand is great. Well, let me go back a second. You create a business and you have around cooking for people. And I, look, honestly, I hope anybody out there that's local and wants to do this, I hope you hire them. Reach out to them. It's Elis Martin, at Elis Martin Cook, at Elis Martin Cook, ELISMARTIN Cook. It'll be down in the notes as well. But I'd love to see you go all in on that. I mean, not like quit your job right away, but like, you know, really go all in on that.
And then that's the end goal.
And then document for your social the process of you going all in on that. So what did you learn? What was a win? What was a big loss? What was a stupid wasted money on it? What does it look like in a client negotiation? You know, like what I've learned about branding is if you can be authentic, and I met you before this is who you are. This is what I've gotten to know already. If you can be authentic, what people love seeing and resonate with is I just want to see somebody else go through it. I want to see like their story.
And that's storytelling.
That storytelling, and then the business will come, right? Because when somebody trusts you and likes you or whatever, then they want to do business with you. At some point, somebody's going to want private cooking or private chef or whatever. And they're like, I know the guy. Like I've been watching this guy build this business. I've seen I've seen him screw up. I've seen all of it. Like that to me would be a really cool thing. If you spent the next 12 months, 1 year, advertising and marketing the fact that, hey, I'm a private chef. I will come in and I meats and pastas, all the things that you specialize in, and then simultaneously at the same time display that and show you doing it. Guys, really excited to get this big contract today. Here's the 5 things I learned, right? Or whatever. Just like your story, not like teaching per se, but just explaining your story, and that teaches people. To me, that's the essence of a brand. That's what Ramos does well. That's what all these guys do well, right? They story tell their lives, right? and you imprint on them. People I follow the same thing. The ones I like and trust are the ones who, like Brandon Turner, who's become a friend, but he's a big real estate guy in the States. But he's just out there. He just kind of tells a story. I like Alex Hormozy. I follow him. I mean, people vilify him for talking in terms of like, hey, look, make $5 million a year is easy. Da 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 da. People are like, oh, easy for you to say. I'm like, no, that's his level. That's where he is. That's authentic for him.
Yeah.
That's where he is. So I want to peek inside of that world. If I ever had to sell a business, I would go to that guy. Does that make sense? I'm imprinted on him. So for you to have that, your brand to be like, this is me building my business. Elis Martin Cooks is perfect. Like, this is me building my cooking business while simultaneously building it. Dominate Santo Domingo. Dominate.
That's an awesome idea. I've never thought of it, but looking at it from that perspective and looking at it with the project, like behind the cook, behind becoming the
Perfect.
it fits perfect.
Behind the cook is perfect. Exactly. That's what you're doing. It's behind the cook. My mouth is full of chocolate. It's behind the cook. Absolutely. I feel I'm supposed to eat that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it. Oh, there's ice cream underneath it. This thing is so stinking good. Wow. All right. Let's try to recap. Let's try to recap this. God, this is like a year ago, it feels like, but we started with the pistachio tiramisu, dessert before dinner. We started with that. We went into the giant cheese log.
Yes, sir.
Then we had the Maria 2.0 pizza. We had the burger pizza.
And Birria.
And
Mixed.
Birria pizza, yep. Then we had the almond croissant.
Yep.
I feel like I'm missing one. And we had the cookie. Which one would you say, gracias, which one would you say was your absolute favorite? You had to pick one. Only one you're gonna order next time you come here. What's it gonna be?
I'm a sucker for the pepperoni and the honey.
All right.
I love that.
All right, that's mine. But I'm a dessert guy at heart. Boy, this is hard because that cheese was really good.
You have 3 desserts.
I know. That cheese thing was really good though. Like with the dipping sauces. I'm gonna go with that cookie that we just had. Because there was it was like a Willy Wonka. There was so many things in there. It was so good. Whoa! We're not done? Tell me we're done.
I cannot believe others.
It can't be more. Maybe I jumped too soon. Well, right now I'm calling it. The cookie was my favorite. Let's see what this is if he's bringing something else out. But whatever it is, I can only take a bite of it at this point. This is like,
Me too.
this is gluttonous.
Got another here.
What is this? There's popcorn on it.
Yeah, this is a cinnamon roll with cookie inside. In the top, and dulce de leche, Argentina dulce de
Jesus
leche.
Christ, man. What? I'm sorry. What else?
Pistachio, dulce de leche, popcorn.
I'm in so much pain.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
Just a little bit.
I need a knife. I'm gonna steal it from this table. Whew. It looks amazing. I just can't fit it. All right. Elis, I'm gonna cut a piece for you. Where do you want me to cut it?
Right there.
Right here's good.
Like you were going.
Oh
you were
my
fine.
God. Holy cow, that's like dense. I gotta turn it around to even get through it.
You never seen before?
No, never heard of this before.
A cinnamon roll cookie.
Dude, this is insane. Aren't you supposed to just make pizza? Oh my God.
Look inside. Inside. We have a cookie.
There's a cookie?
Yeah.
Whew, all right, I'm gonna try to get through at least a bite. Holy cow. Oh.
Got too much. We got 4 more. Just kidding.
You know, I asked Mike, because he and I are going back together. Like, hey man, you have your license to drive? He's like, I don't drive. Now I'm wishing you were coming, so. Oh my God.
You live today?
Yeah, we're gonna leave after this.
Punta Cana?
Well, back to Punta Cana
Oh. Déjame.
with a full belly.
Wow.
In the morning, we have coffee.
Did you try the popcorn?
The popcorn with the dulce de leche? I would not guess that that's a thing. Wow. Wow. All right, I can't eat any more. Holy crap. Very good.
Yeah?
Way too much.
Croissant.
Look at the size of this thing. The croissant was amazing. We were just recapping. So he said if he had to order anything again, it would be the Maria.
Yeah.
I said the cookie.
The cookie.
I mean, it was all great, but if we had to pick just one. Just one, the Maria and the cookie. The Maria actually would have been my choice, but he said it, so I'm going with the cookie because I love dessert. That's fantastic, but if I eat another drop, like there's no... Whew, any change of heart after eating that? Or are you still good on the Maria?
I'm a salty guy.
Yeah, that's something like
Wow, wow.
Pero tanto.
The croissant was amazing. The almond croissant?
croissant.
Yes, it was incredible. I ate the whole thing. I didn't know we were bringing out another thing. I would have eaten the whole thing. Actually, that was the first dessert, wasn't it?
Yep.
Then it was the cookie, then it was this.
Well, the second dessert actually. Yeah.
That's right. I had 4 desserts today. Holy crap. I thought I was a dessert guy, man. I bow. I bow to you. You are the king of desserts here at Detroit
I go
Pizza.
to Detroit.
You go what?
Si voy para Detroit.
Yeah.
Triunfo allá, no te-
Yeah?
If he goes to Detroit, he will succeed there.
Yeah, yes. Yes. You kidding me? This stuff alone, but the pizza is fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
we have a big size.
yeah. So thank you, man. I appreciate all of this.
And that's the actual size. He's not.
No, right.
That's
yeah.
that's how he sells it. He's not like bigger for you.
Whew.
That's how it is.
Well, that's enough. That's enough. You guys can try this one. All you, unless you want more.
No, I'm done.
Ellis, one more time. Where can people reach you? Where can they learn more about you? Where can they get to know you more?
Elis Martin Cook.
Yeah.
That's my space. On YouTube, I'm having changed the channel name because of the new brand. It's Behind the Cook at YouTube.
Yeah.
But you can reach me at Instagram, and I will publicize the other states as
And
well.
the Asapao podcast.
Asopao Podcast is the one that I produce and I participate on as well.
Beautiful. Man, I appreciate you doing this. Thanks for setting this up.
Thank you for making me eat this much. and
Amazing.
talk.
Amazing. Thank you to Detroit Pizza RD Day. Wow. Guys, listen, I mean, I picked the ones that I know are going to be good. This might be the best pizza I've had in the DR. No bullshit. This might be the best pizza I've had in the DR. I'm going to go with it. I think it is. And I've had some really good pizza. I've had the hot honey on some pizzas, but man, like you said it, the layers. Check it out. Come on down, check it out. I think it's an incredible place to come. Order all the desserts. I can't tell you which one. I'd love to
You will
cook
not
them.
be disappointed.
Order all of them. We'll see you on the next one.